Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Vampire Dynasty. It is by Human Games and published by Toplets Productions. It is scheduled for some sort of release, whether it's early access or otherwise, this year. And it's currently a demo for free out on Steam during the Steam Next Fest. You can download and take a look at for yourselves. What drew me to this was I was looking, I was going through the list of demos out there. And what caught my eye is that the video for this game, it seems to be kind of like almost like a V-Rising type of game, but an over-the-shoulder 3D perspective. So, it looks like there's some building mechanics and other things going on. I don't know exactly what we're getting into beyond that. Certainly looked like it had some sandboxy components, but also obviously a story going on. The demo does say that it's limited to 2 nights, so I'm not sure exactly how long that is. Maybe that's probably like half an hour, I guess. Who knows? Because I would imagine like a night would be probably 15 minutes a piece, maybe. So we'll see. We'll see how much we can get through and what the game has on offer. No promises. Haven't dug into it at all. So this could be total jank, or it could be, the beginning of something good. I have no idea. No idea, my friends. But so far, the presentation's been very professional, and everything looks to be in order. So just from the menu and stuff. So without further ado, I guess we'll just put 30 minutes on the clock, and we will try it. There's also single player only for a demo, but looks like they want to have multiplayer as well. Okay, so new game. Like, the art is pretty good. I mean, pretty fantastic here. This menu. I mean, this is good stuff. I did notice when we started up that there was a lot of loading going on, and it seems like there might be even more happening here. But again, it's a demo, so probably going to be, I hope one of those performance things that they kind of address and fix later on. So we'll see. I mean, right now it's only costing them time. So I've already started the clock, because it's already getting late. So I want to make sure I'm trying to fit this one in tonight. So I was intrigued by it. So we'll see what's happening here. I suspect it's perhaps compiling shaders, because my computer, the fans just spun up to full power. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if there's subtitles or not either, so there was no option for them. A random coffin just out by the river here. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, I see. He already knows what he's getting into.
Dragus, I was afraid we lost you.
Hunger, an insatiable abyss, and sleep. It was going to consume me forever.
You were asleep a little over a year, my friend. In that time, I've made some friends among the locals. Sadly, things aren't looking good. And your brother is gone. I have no idea where he went. He's like the wind, that boy. We need you.
Vadim. Blood. A doe. A sheep. A rat, even. I can think of nothing else. I'm struggling not to turn on you.
Let's not waste time, then. I've prepared something for you, Dragus. Come.
Okay. Taste of Human Blood. Demo version is limited to 2 nights in the game world. Time stops during dialogues and cutscenes, so you don't have to skip them. Now follow Venom along the objective given above. Along the way, you can collect resources and explore the game world with F. Okay. Very herky-jerky. Yeah, the performance is kind of all over the place right now. Tab and selecting inventory. You can see your stuff. I mean, like I said, the artwork is beautiful. Even the world textures are beautiful here. Oh, it's like 15 FPS. And this ain't no slouch of a computer either. Daylight is your doom. The hideout icon indicates whether the place you're staying in will protect you when dawn comes. When dawn comes, you will burn. When dawn comes, you will survive. Okay, I see.
A camp. I tried to
This
check
way to
on you
protect
as
yourself
often
from
as
light of day
possible.
is the rest of the coffin,
It's
but
also
not
a
that
good
later.
observation point.
What's that noise?
I guess the left is the blood meter. How much health I have, I guess.
Even though I have been here for a while, Sangavian flora never ceases to surprise me.
I'm more surprised by that rumble.
Count Lascar mentioned that landslides sometimes happen in the old quarry.
Argos has been in Sangavia for a short time and is just getting to know this mysterious land. Therefore, some resources you can only collect and use later in the game. Such a resource are the plants just encountered on your way. For the time being, you can't interact with them, but in the future, who knows?
You were right. The road is blocked.
Can you see what's on the other side? Your senses are more keen than mine.
Look around using the vampire senses. Press V. V for vampire sense. Okay. Allows you to see the world in a way unavailable to mortals. Shows you nearby victims and other things.
Nothing. Just a few rocks. I can dig through.
You want to break down those boulders? You're exhausted.
If we're stuck here and my bloodlust takes over, I won't risk your life.
We'll just punch some rocks. I mean, you know, you normally punch in trees at the beginning of a game, and I mean, that's the first time I've punched rocks at the beginning of a game. Vampires are much stronger than the average person, therefore you can destroy boulders, trees, and obstacles with your bare hands and claws. It'll give you access to more resources and locations. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I smell blood, but the scent is sweeter than ever. Vadim, what have you done?
You'll see soon enough. Trust me.
So it highlights all the resources too, huh? Hole there. Sinner's Chasm.
I don't want to do this, Vadim. I don't want to slaughter him. I can't.
My friend, he's a cattle thief. The locals caught him and brought him here. They tried to beat him to death. I chased them away because to batter a man like that is unjust. To kill someone with no trial. But he will die. I know it. My herbs can't heal him. His death is pointless. It can benefit only you.
He might be a thief, but I am not a murderer.
You're not a human, either.
Fair to think.
I can't. This man did me no wrong. I won't take his life, even if it were an act of mercy.
You can fight your true nature, but sooner or later you will give in to it.
And sooner rather than later!
Huh.
Drink up, little brother. You need to grow big and strong.
As per usual, I didn't expect anything wise from you, Razvan.
What? Would he be better off starving?
Where have you been? We needed you.
Here and there. I explored the lovely area. I went hunting.
Whose blood did you drink? Where did you leave the body? We have to be careful if we don't want an angry mob at our door.
What door? Dragus promised us a castle, then he disappeared for a year in a musty coffin in some hole. Anyway, the bodies were swallowed by the swamp.
Anyway.
We'll see them again. That family wasn't even from here. I'm no fool.
Family? An entire family? Do you have but a scrap of remorse?
This old tale of Razvan the Mad again? You know, I think I'm fed up with it. We'll talk about it later. In about 50 years when... never mind. By then, your bones will have turned to dust anyway.
Are you two done?
I sure am. And you are just getting started. You will always hunger for human blood. And with each passing day, you will crave it all the more.
Vadim, you spoke of some problems in the village?
We will discuss everything in my cabin. Razvan, you should come with.
Oh, are you inviting me into your humble abode? So we are on the same side.
He has
Okay.
been nothing but trouble since birth. And now he also has vampire powers. What could possibly go wrong?
He's right, though. I've been gone too long. It would be a good idea for me to find out what problems plague the people of Dynasty before I take any action.
Okay. Well, we're all healed up. You're a bloodsucker, so your craving of blood is only temporarily quenched. Now the blood in your body is reflected by the red indicator at the bottom left of the screen. If the level of blood drops to 0, then your existence, represented by the purple bar, start dropping as well. If your existence level also reaches 0, you will burn and will be reborn in the nearest coffin you have previously visited. Okay. Good to know. Oh, you build a cabin. Oh, is that a, oh, it's a little, statue over there. I was like, what is that over there? Guilds of Dynasty. This is really nice. Really, really nice art style.
Adam, who's the tramp you brought with you? Don't we have enough trouble as it is?
This is Dragus, Lord of the Dynasty Castle. The one who was rewarded with these lands for saving Laskar's life a year ago.
Oh, your lordship. Have mercy.
Have mercy.
No. Strangers mean nothing but trouble here.
Now you know who I am. Tell your neighbors about my arrival.
Villagers you meet will be happy to share the rumors they know. Worth making a villager a part of your dynasty, or perhaps if they're only good for being drained of blood. F, talk to villager. B, kill the villager and drink their blood. Getting right to the point there. Okay. And now I am a pimp.
Is this really necessary?
The unrest in Madresti is getting worse and worse. This place needs a strong leader. We must begin by showing the people that you will be their ruler.
They will definitely notice me in this outfit. And from afar. It's cozy here. I remember these were just ivy-covered ruins.
It's been decades since anyone has lived here. Lascar took possession of these lands, but had no intention of living in Madresti. I found out that this house belonged to the Major Domo of the previous master of the castle.
Major Domo? I've always wanted to have a Major Domo. This role was made for you, Vadim.
Will you finally tell me what's going on in the village?
I don't even know where to start. Everyone is having a hard time, and they blame everyone but themselves for their misfortune. They worship the Forest Mother here. She is a protective deity bound to the villagers' daily life. They perform peculiar rituals in her name. Their beliefs are full of superstitions that are hard to follow. These people are not so different from the people of our home village. They deserve our help. Right now, unfortunately, they are primarily driven by fear.
In our
Oh,
land,
having a vampire in charge is
was
definitely not going to make
superstition.
them
What if some of
fearful.
these beliefs are true?
Possibly. However, for now, the peasants are simply lost. They need a leader. Someone they can turn to for help instead of succumbing to mob mentality. And a stranger living in a cave doesn't inspire trust.
I understand what you're getting at. What condition is the castle in?
It's in shambles. It needs to be razed to the ground. Count Lascar promised us the moon, but we're given a handful of dust. It would take years to rebuild.
It would have taken years. Had we been human. I'll take a look and see what can be done.
Wait. Eventually, you'll need blood again. You have to hunt. And in this fancy outfit, you'll draw attention.
The hunter's outfit prevents recognition. Just be careful. People in Madresti may be scared if they see someone dressed like this. These people need a leader, not another boogeyman.
And the leader needs a castle.
They have some kind of I've noticed this when they zoom out and try to do the cinematics against our main character. It seems like they have some kind of motion blur that must be turned on, and it's not something I could turn off because it's definitely causing like a haze over the characters. I hope that's something that they can maybe turn off at some point, because it's really off-putting when your character's kind of like, there's almost like it's so bad that there's like a halo, like not even a halo, it's like an after image as your character moves around. It's just really, really, really strange. Aristocrat and Hunter. By pressing the R key, you can switch between Aristocrat and Hunter modes. As an Aristocrat, you have the possibility of talking to villagers and moving around the world without arousing suspicion. As a Hunter, you move faster, jump farther, and can fight with the left mouse button. Most importantly, whenever you do, your identity will remain a secret. Remember that if the villagers recognize you, they will raise the alarm and your game could end. So... yeah, I'm styling. Very styling. I look like the vampire equivalent of Batman, and I think that's pretty awesome. Alright. And then I just put my pimp outfit on.
I hope everything is going as planned. The people of Madresti are counting on you.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so all bag of coins. So reach the Castle Hill. Okay. Chapter 1, The New Ruler. Same as the old ruler, only more bitey. And I might say, island.
Razvan was right. This place, it's not even a shadow of its former glory. It's a ghost of the past. We have to start over.
Plan with flair. Press tab and select building. You have an opportunity to create an entire castle. So make this task a little easier, you have immediate access to larger structures. You can only plan larger structures by clicking right mouse button. Then you can fill individual segments with resources using left mouse button. However, you have to have the necessary materials. Okay. So, crypt. Would I like to put my crypt? I guess back in the corner here, maybe. I assume this is where we would go to rest at night or in the daytime.
That's a good start. The old castle is a ruin, but I'm sure we'll be able to use something. These are precious resources.
Okay. That's pretty funny. It just falls over. I see. I point at individual parts of it. It's like, that's very few resources for such a big thing, but let's see what they're doing here. Segment at a time. Which is kind of cool. I actually like the idea of just doing prefabs in a game like this. Instead of having to go through the effort of like constantly building everything from scratch. I mean, it'd be nice if you could build stuff from scratch, but having the prefabs I think is perfectly fine with me. Got kind of a Farmer's Dynasty vibe going there, which I've played a little bit of, and I appreciate this. That will never not be hilarious. Just punching the stones. But one would think that if the villagers saw me doing this, they would suspect something was up. Perhaps they're not so bright. everything takes different resources too.
It's a better solution than the cave, there's no doubt about that. Now,
Oh,
it's
build
time
without
to
limits. You
check
now have
out
access to
the
individual
secrets.
segments, so you can build corridors, rooms, and even towers of any shape you desire. You can plan individual segments with right mouse button. If you don't have the resources or don't want to use them right away, or you can build them right away. Oh, that's even better. Okay, so they do let you do individual segments if you want to. But I also like that you can plan them out ahead of time, which is something that I think more of these games should let you do. It's like, I want to put all these, this is what I want it to look like, and then let me then go gather the resources myself. I think it's fantastic. Build a cataphalactic. Know what that? Don't know what that is. It's hall. Long wall. Big crypt. And I do like that they have prefabs too. Walls. Oh, this is a cataphalactic. It only be placed off.
"2 feet over instead of 6 feet under. A nice change. I still need a coffin."
I wasn't sure if I needed to get around that or not, but yeah. Coffin. Oh, the coffin gets placed on that. I was wondering how that worked or what that was for. There we go. Short rest, long rest, and manage. Huh. What is manage? Oh, you can assign vampires to it. Oh, so you have thralls and workstations. Oh, interesting. All right. So eventually you can have thralls do stuff for you, and then you can probably create other vampires and then assign them coffins. Oh, this is pretty damn cool. All right. Okay, then village statistics, dynasty status. Holy hell, I didn't even look at all this stuff. Got our quest journal, got our inventory. How many coins we have. There is a weight limit though, but it's 1,000 kilograms, so okay. Map of Majesty is where we are, I guess. Cloud of Descent. This is really, really cool. Looks like they got a lot planned here. Going on with this dude. You running in to tell me that it's going to be almost daytime? Looks like we're only a quarter of the way through the night.
Dragus, there's a stir in the village. A crowd's gathering. They're shouting. I had a feeling that something bad was going to happen.
All right, I'll check it out.
It's good that you woke me up then, my friend. We can deal with the castle later. I'll go see what's happening.
I hope it's all just fuss and feathers. Good luck.
This quest will be available in the full game. Continue the gameplay by completing Blue quest line and expanding your castle. Okay. Turn to the castle area to continue
If I
building.
want to build something special, I need more materials. I need to have a place to store them.
Build a chest. I want to build a chest here, or I guess we'll build one in here just in case.
Chests and coffins look pretty decent to me. Maybe I should become a carpenter. Window frames will not be a challenge, but the glass is a bigger problem. I need a furnace.
Build a forge. Might be placed on a floor. Yeah, that's not going to go in there. That's certain. So we need an entrance hall somewhere here. Yes. Guess up here would be good. We'll just move it up a little bit. Castle entrance hall. The road at. It's right there. I don't want to move it back a little bit, but we'll stay right there playing that. All right, Outlaw, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Actually, my timer just went off here. Anyway, so I think we're gonna call it on this game for right now. This looks fantastic, though. I would like to play more of this. It doesn't look like the demo is going to be too long, though, because we're already halfway through the night, according to that little icon up there, and it's only 2 nights you get. So that's going to be. I would like to see more, but right now we kind of are where we are. But this is good. It looks like there's going to be a lot to this game. Having a little bit of a performance issues right now, but that's to be expected for like a demo and stuff. But I'm very intrigued. It looks like it's going to be potentially a very deep thing going on here. Like it looks like it's all. I'm very. This is definitely on my radar. I was unsure of it when I first saw it. I was like, this could be really janky, or it could be a spot of brilliance. And I'm leaning more towards it's a spot of brilliance, as far as that is concerned. At least it seems like it. Looks like it might have some good depth going on there. We'll see about the story and stuff. We've got like a little taste of it, but we don't really know much more beyond that. But the building and stuff looks like it's pretty deep and pretty cool, and it looks like there's going to be some mechanics in there based on what's in the menus around villagers and stuff like that. So I'm on board. I'm on board. I hope this becomes a thing at some point here. But this, my friends, has been Vampire Dynasty. It is by Mahuman Games and published by Toplitz Productions. It is a demo right now on Steam for free. You can go check out for yourself and play a little bit longer than I did, hopefully. And it's scheduled for some sort of release. I'm going to say it's probably early access, but we'll see, either early access or otherwise, this year. So this is the kind of game that would really benefit from an early access. Even in its current state, it's probably close to being where it could be for an early access. I would say, definitely give it a few more. It definitely could use a few more months to cook, but before they release it for early access. But I would say this would if that's what they're going to do, I would say this would definitely be a good candidate for the early access program, and also getting some good feedback from players. So, all right, my friends, that is it for me. As always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.